Chancellor Palpatine sits in his office. Jar Jar Binks enters. Hello, your exaltedness! No need for formalities, Jar Jar. Go on, spit it out. What do you want? You said going to address the Senate today, Chancellor. Oh, well, I wish you luck in that, Jar Jar. Now, if you don't mind, I'm rather busy at the moment. I'm tending to the Senate's paperwork. Really boring, trivial stuff. I don't want to bore you with it. Ah, Chancellor, you couldn't possibly bore me with anything that you do. Yes, well, leave me to it, Jar Jar. Thank you for informing me. Your Excellency. Jar Jar exits. Captain Typho enters. Just to let you know, Your Excellency, Senator Amidala's coming into the office later on to have a little chat with you about a recent issue that's just arisen. Ah, okay, alright. Just tell those people out there, if there's any more of them, not to interrupt me again. Otherwise this paper will never get done. It's all very well, these bloody people expect me to get it done, but if I keep getting interruptions like this, then I can't get it done, can I? Okay, Your Excellency, no need to snap. I am the Chancellor of the Galactic Republic. I'll snap at who I like. Now get out, Typho! Yes, Your Excellency. My apologies. Captain Typho leaves. A few hours later, Padme shows up in Chancellor Palpatine's office. Hello, Chancellor. God, at least all the rest of them called me Excellency. You didn't even take the time to do that. I thought you weren't into formalities after all we've been through, Chancellor. Sorry, Padme. I'm in a bad mood today. I think I'm in, a worse mood than I've ever been any other day. What's the matter, Chancellor? Well, I think I've been given the massivest amount of paperwork that I've ever been given in my life. Oh, look at all these forms I have to sign. Oh, look. We want to move troops to Solast. We want to move troops to Balmora. I've got to bloody sign a different piece of paper for each planet that the troops invade. Oh, I don't like using the term invade because we're going there for peaceful reasons, aren't we? Oh, well, I couldn't think of any other words for that, could I? Oh, I'm just fed up with this, right? Apparently Dooku and Prequel the Lesser has got some secret plans hidden away, and we don't even know what they're for. But my clone spies are trying desperately to locate them. But the fact that we can't even locate Dooku or Prequel the Lesser at the moment is not good at all, because if we can't even locate them, then how are we going to locate the plans? I don't know what to suggest, Chancellor. You know better than me. That's why you're in a higher position than me. Yes, I know, milady. But do it for me, milady, please. Just tell your other representatives in the Senate that I need help in tracking down these plans. And I need help with tracking down Dooku and Prequel the Lesser. That's not your job, Chancellor. That's the clone's job. But the clones aren't doing their bloody job, are they, properly? Sorry. I think it's time you left, Padme, my dear. Thank you, milady. Yes, Chancellor. Padme leaves. Oh, for God's sake. It's just one thing after another today. Oh, give up. A few hours later, Dexter turns up in the Chancellor's office. Ah! I've heard you're a friend of Obi-Wan's, aren't you? Yes, I know who Obi-Wan is, yes, but I'm not exactly the closest friend he's got. I'm more friendly with his apprentice, Anakin. Ah, yes, well, I've just come to issue a complaint. I mean, my company, I own the local diner around these parts. What do you mean, the local diner around these parts? There's no bloody local diners around these parts. Okay, the main one then. I would say it wasn't on the higher levels, but it's not on the bottom levels either. It's like sort of in the middle. Okay, alright. Well, what do you want me to do about it? I've got 1,000,001 things more important than a bloody diner. Well, basically, my company's going to have to go into registration soon, and I'm going to have to make some of my most valued colleagues be made redundant. So I've basically come to ask a favour of you, whether you would give us some money for funds towards this diner. Ah, for fuck's sake. Very well, you can have 200 quid. Well, 200 credits, I should say. Ah, Republic Dactaris, nice. Yes, well, you ain't getting one more credit other than that, alright? You're gracious, Chancellor. You're so gracious. Yes, well, don't suck up to me. Look, you've got all bloody stains on your shirt. Ah, well, Obi-Wan wouldn't say something like that. No wonder you're not close friends. That's not the reason, it's just because, like, he's a Jedi and I'm a Chancellor. It's like totally different occupations. But Anakin's a Jedi and you're the Chancellor as well, but you seem to be way closer to them. Oh, I'm not going into it, they'll just bloody go away. Well, how are you going to send me these credits then? I'll send you it through the post. Right, I want you to sign this bit of paper to say that you definitely will give me the money, because I'm not just taking your word for it, Chancellor. I've heard rumours that you're a really good Chancellor, like the best we've ever had, but I'm still not taking any chances. Dex puts a bit of paper and a pen on the Chancellor's desk. Oh, what the fuck is this? The Chancellor reads through it, scanning it quickly and not taking all of it out. Oh, for fuck's sake. What the... You want free burgers and hot dogs? Oh, only some of them have to be free. Not all of them, because of the money issues we're having. We figure that if people get free samples, then they'll actually use some more of their credits to buy some more of our food. It's because our prices are so expensive, and I mean, it's just like we feel that people don't know what our food fully tastes like, then they wouldn't buy it in the first place. Oh, this is just ridiculous terms. I just can't believe this. What? You want free cups as well? Oh yeah, we got enough beakers already. What? Really? We just need some plastic cups. Plastic cups?
Plastic cups.
Look, we are in a galaxy far, far away here. We're not in the frickin' Milky Way. They have plastic cups in the Milky Way. Now, next you'll be asking for a bloody flaming mo. What's a flaming mo? Oh, it's this alcohol that you set on fire, and it's got bloody extra ingredients in it, like medicine or something. But I'm not going into that. I'll just bloody fuck off. Right, look, I'm signing it. The Chancellor signs the document. Now just get out. Look, take your pen and your piece of paper with you. Dex folds out the piece of paper, puts it in his pocket, and he takes the pen, puts the lid on, and puts that in his pocket as well. No, pleasure doing business with you, my lord. What do you mean, my lord? My excellency. Well, no. I do like... Actually, I do like my lord better. It's just I've never heard anybody call me that before. Well, thank you, your excellency. Yes. Goodbye, Dex. Bye. Dex exits the Senate's office. A few hours later, Jar Jar is addressing the Senate, and so is the Chancellor. So, in response to this massive penetration against our republic, we have to now issue the Chancellor with yet even more paperwork on top of the heap of paperwork that he's already got in order to secure peaceful transitions with the Outer Rim worlds and procedures. Oh, are you fucking kidding me, Jar Jar? For God's sake, I thought it was taking the piss too much with the amount of paperwork that I already have. This is just getting pathetic now. I've just handed it up to her. I really have. Then the Chancellor puts his hand up really high to just express how pissed off he's getting. I just cannot believe this. I really can't. I can't believe it. Jar Jar, I'm getting really fucked up with this. Your Excellency, you can't address the general delegates and the other politicians like that. I can address them how the fuck I like, Jar Jar. And I'm trying to talk quiet, so not all of the people down there can hear it. But the most important people are at the top. They're the ones who's going to hear it the most. Oh, I don't care. Because I have to swear to keep them in line, and those are the ones that I have to keep in line the most, because like you said, they're the most important. But anyway, we have an update on how the Clone Wars situation is going, my fellow delegates. I have an update concerning Master Obi-Wan and his apprentice Anakin Skywalker. Apparently they are engaged in a massive combat in the ruins of a Republic cruiser during the Old Republic period. It's called the Endar Spire on the planet Taris. They're engaged in a massive battle with the droid army at the moment. But as soon as they have won that battle, we are moving their clone battalion onto the planet Hoth. For some reason, the droid army has taken a special interest in that snowy wasteland, possibly because they want to set up a new base there because the planet's deserted, apart from things like Twuntwuns and Wampas. Anyway, I'm just fed up with all this shit. Senate adjourned for one day, years and years before the Clone Wars. Malachi Quinn is having a discussion with Miles Skullweaver and Barros. Malachi Quinn is an Imperial officer working for the Sith Empire, and Darth Barros, Darth Skullweaver, and Darth Miles are 3 Sith Lords. Don't you get it, you 2 fools? Both of the times that you killed me, I survived both of those times because I was using revival machine, revival technology. Where the hell did you get that from, Barros? Where the hell did you get that from? That's illegal. The Sith doesn't care what's illegal and what's not. We just use it anyway. If we feel like it, if we wish anything, we get it. We don't take no for an answer. We don't know the meaning of the word, unless your masters forbid it. In which case you overthrow them and take their place, like you 2 try to do, or you just do what they say. You obey them. Barros, we would have never betrayed you. We only overthrew you because you betrayed us first. It'd be stupid. You 2 couldn't possibly be true Sith if you didn't overthrow me. But I'm not a true Sith. I'm a bit dark. Yeah, that's why you're a failed Sith. I'm totally dark. But I'm a true Sith. That's why me and him's never got along. You, Barros, you're more darker than him, I'll give you that. So you're probably better than him. Oh, for God's sake. You are missing the point. I'm trying to tell you something here. I'm trying to inform you of something. Now, basically, we are going to be cryogenically frozen in carbon freeze, or carbonite, whatever you want to call it, for 10,000 years. Maybe more than 10,000 years. Who knows? It depends how long it takes us to reach our destination. Our destination? Where the hell are we going? Look, you're stood inside a ship belonging to myself and Malachi Quinn. We've been working on it for years, haven't we, Quinn? Secretly, behind your backs. Oh, yes, my lords. But what the hell? I mean, you could have informed us of this, Quinn, because we would take this as another betrayal attempt. Oh, no, you don't understand, my lords. Me and Barros began working on this years and years before you 2 came along. And I thought it was only fitting that we should just carry it on, even when you 2 came into the picture. Or even when you helped us so-called kill Barros. Now, I was in on it all the time. I knew that you weren't really going to kill him, because as soon as all the people, all of the Sith Lords had cleared out of the Dark Temple, I just came along, got Barros' body, I just put it in the revival machine and revived him straight away. Before we left Korriban. How the hell did you have time to do that? When you were like fart-assing around with Lieutenant Pierce and Vet and Jacer and yes, Skullweaver, I think you were doing Vet, and Miles, I think you were doing Jacer. So, yes. Oh yes, and Broommark and that bloody droid, what's his name, C2N2. They're all back on the ship at the moment, aren't they? Which ship are they on? Your ship or the other one's ship? They look exactly identical. Both Sith Fury class ships. I can't tell the difference between them. Especially when it's got the same passengers on both of them. Oh, just shut up, Quinn! I only wanted simple one-worded answers from you, Quinn. I didn't want an entire monologue. Oh, sorry, my lord. Anyway, as I was saying, this ship is going to the Milky Way solar system. It's also the name of the galaxy as well, in fact. We're going to the planet Earth. Why the hell for? Because apparently these species is a lot more primitive there, and they're much more easier to rule over, because you two faggots have ruined my plans in this bloody galaxy for the last time, so I'm fed up with it. I'm going to a place where it's easy to rule over. Oh, for God's... So, you're just being beaten that easily. You're obviously more of a faggot than I thought, Barros. Oh, just shut up! You've made me angry for the last time! Quinn, put them in! Quinn pushes them both into the carbon freeze chambers. Their lightsabers have been taken from them beforehand. Quinn presses the buttons on the side of the carbon freeze chambers and they begin freezing. He chains their hands and legs down into position. Once they have both been frozen, Barris addresses Quinn again. Right, Quinn. Now you'll freeze me, and then you will freeze yourself afterwards. Yes, my lord. He puts Barris into a carbon freeze machine, presses the buttons to start the freezing process, puts the restraints around his arms and legs again, and then Quinn does the same to himself finally. They had already set the course into the navicomputer, and there was a timer on the navicomputer to autopilot the ship to the planet Earth right when all of the carbon freeze chambers were full of people. There were only 4 carbon freeze chambers specially prepared on the ship, and now they were all full. The timer on the navicomputer ran out, and the ship began to autopilot itself towards the planet Earth. It went into hyperspace drive through light speed. When the ship arrived at its destination, the planet Earth, it landed in America, in the forest area, outside a factory called Oscorp, and it goes into invisible phase. The revival machines that Quinn had secretly hidden away on Korriban were created by the ancient Sith, way before Revan's time. Ancient Sith alchemists. And basically, Quinn brought that revival machine into the ship and installed it into the ship's systems. But also 2 more as well. So, he basically reproduced it. So, he has 3 revival machines installed into the ship's systems in total. Barros. When him and Quinn was fiddling around with the revival machine's features one day, Barris discovered a time travel feature, and Quinn used that to travel forward in time to address the newly appointed Emperor Palpatine.
In order to ensure the security and continuing stability, the Republic will be reorganized into the first Galactic Empire!
Well, technically, there was an empire beforehand, but it wasn't on a galactic scale. So, if anything, you've done better than us, which is a bit embarrassing. So, would it be okay if you don't tell many people? Oh, shut up, you fucker! Everybody in the galaxy's going to know about the Empire, because they're going to be part of it! Not if I have anything to say about it, is it? And not if my Sith Lord compatriots have anything to say about it either. Oh, and you're going to stop me now, are you? No, but I'll return with my Sith Lord friends and finish you off. Not if I have anything to say about it. The Emperor shoots loads of Force Lightning at Malavai Quinn, but Malavai Quinn dodges it and runs away. He gets onto a ship and flies away, back to the secret location where the Sith Lords are. And when he escaped to the Sith Lord's planet, it was actually only the planet that Barris was on. It was the junk planet, Raxus Prime, where he had hidden his ship to. And they used the time travel feature on the revival machine to travel back to their time, but they somehow managed to bring One of the revival machines with the carbon freeze machines and the whole entire ship with them back to their time. They have honed the features and the power of the revival machines. Obviously, when Palpatine was addressing the Senate, Lord Vader was on Mustafar, wiping out the remnants of the Separatists. But when Obi-Wan cut off Lord Vader's arms and legs, Lord Vader was put into that legendary suit of armor and breathing apparatus, and then Lord Vader rised. But after that happened, the Emperor had been tracking Quinn and the Sith Lords through time and space, and before they knew it, the Sith Lords and Quinn were in for a bit of a shock and some heavy shit, but they didn't know it yet. The Sith Lords were in for a lot of shit from other people. Quinn was in for a bit of shit from another set of people. None of them would realise that the Emperor did track them after all, and that he was secretly hidden, hiding in Oscorp in the shadows after all. He basically left Lord Vader watching over things for a while, whilst he made a detour in his Imperial shuttle to the planet Earth. He went into hyperspace, into light speed, right out of his galaxy into our galaxy and solar system, the Milky Way. He landed on the planet Earth. Took him years and years and years. He eventually made it in the end. Landed his Imperial shuttle, planet Earth, in the forest outside the Oscorp premises. He entered it with some of his Imperial troops for a secret entrance. Norman came to greet him at the secret entrance because they actually had a conference via hologram, because Norman has had new hologram technology installed in Oscorp in recent times. And Norman said that he could remain in the facility in secret for as long as he wanted, until he wanted to reveal himself to the general public. That day never came, because Norman became a big goblin, and then he was killed by Spider-Man. Well, technically, no, he wasn't, because anybody who's seen Spider-Man will know that Norman was killed by his enclosure. So you see, when Savage took over, the Emperor remained hidden in the shadow. And even when Savage was shot, Norman still didn't take over, because he lost the Oscorp funding. Well, obviously, Norman lost the Oscorp funding to Savage in the game of Red or Black, but then Savage lost the Oscorp funding because Catwoman nicked it from him. So, of course, the Emperor was pleased that Norman came back to life, but he was surprised at how it was possible. And then he realised that Barris, Skullweaver Mass, and Malavoy Quinn used the same technology to keep themselves alive. And when Derek took over Oscorp, things were about to change forever. The Emperor finally revealed himself to Norman once more, and he helped him revive Strom, but also he puts Oscorp's hunter-killers into partnership with Imperial hunter-killer probes, not from his Galactic Empire, but from the Sith Empire. The Emperor used these hunter-killers without Quinn and the Sith Lord's permission. He just stole them from their ship that was in invisible form. Norman and the Emperor planned to overthrow Derek, but will this happen? You'll just have to wait and see to find out in the return of Oscorp in the next series of it.
Oh!